Everyone is happy that Oakland Athletics president Dave Kaval has selected a site and made a determination regarding the future of the Oakland Athletics in Oakland. He wants the A's to have a new stadium, a new ballpark at Laney College, the Laney College ball fields. Now, I have to ask a question. I've asked it before, I'm going to ask it again. As much as this is exciting, what's going on is that there is an undercurrent already of displeasure with this selection. It's the same nature, the disagreement, the problems, the issues, as was the case in the year 2000 when the idea was first floated as part of a study that was written by Helmut Abada and Kassabaum for the Oakland City Attorney's Office under John Russo. And that is, there are people who would perceive that the Athletics are trying to take public parks slated for kids and make them private parks made for rich athletes. That is one perception that's been introduced already. Another, quite simply, has to do with a number of people in the area who don't speak the language, who are immigrants, who, according to Councilmember Abel Guillen, would be left out of any planning. Now, my take on that is both issues can be well mitigated. But last time we worked on this as a city, when I say worked on, I mean considered, chewed, discussed, analyzed, through 2001, you know what? Those were the very issues that killed it. People didn't want to take the ball fields away from the kids. That is how it was spun. It doesn't matter that was it accurate. That's how it was spun. Dave Kaval brought that problem to fore once again. What I find puzzling is Laney College, for some years after that, wasn't really considered a primary site for baseball anymore. It was replaced, if you will, by Victory Court. And of course, Howard Terminal is always the most desired remaining eligible parcel since Uptown, which Oakland City Manager, then turned Chief Administrative Officer Robert Bob wanted for downtown baseball stadium, was basically closed out by the actions of then Mayor, now California Governor Jerry Brown, leaving us with sites along Oakland's waterfront, or near Oakland's waterfront. Howard Terminal being one. There was another near Oak to 9th that was pitched by Deshaun Dixon, excuse me. And then, of course, there was Victory Court, and a little further inland, we now have Laney College again. But if you look at the most recent studies, Laney College was not really on. Victory Court, which is near Laney College, was. Which leads me to this question. Given the extremely difficult political nature of building a professional baseball park on Laney College ball fields, why would Dave Kaval choose that route? And what I come up with is that Kaval is trying to create a hard situation for the Athletics deliberately so that he can say, we tried in earnest, didn't get what we wanted, if in point of fact they don't get what they want, and then that opens the door to relocation. That's the only way they'll be able to do it. The only way. In other words, why not pick Howard Terminal? The mayor herself didn't really politic hard for Howard Terminal. She didn't make a video expressing her direct desire. She didn't offer a package of incentives using taxing and financing or any number of means, taxing and financing being the most politically doable, to really get what she felt was best for the city. And point of fact, arguably was. The A's at Howard Terminal. Sure, there are a lot of complicated land assembly issues, but those complicated land assembly issues could be overcome by a current newly signed into place redevelopment laws. But now that chance, at least right now, isn't there. because Kaval wants Laney College for the A's. Something must be done. I think the first something is to call into question this strategy directly and say, Mr. Kaval, are you really setting us up for the A's to be relocated because of the difficulty of this? What assurances can you give us that will not be the case if this falls through? That's the question. Hopefully we'll get an answer. Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube.